It took me 4 years to go from learning about this business model to getting to 7 figures. Now I'm talking about doing the model, building simple websites and renting them out, not selling a program, but doing it. The crazy part is within that 4 years, there was an 8-month window that I went from $8,000 to $10,000 per month to $100,000 per month. It was from the beginning of 2020 until it was actually the end of 2019. It was December 2019 until July 2020, and I scaled rapidly. And so on this video, I want to share with you one of if not the main reason I believe that kept me from scaling my business for 3.5 years. Okay. And it has been something that has been kind of a common theme that I've seen that I've had to control and I've got to rein in. And I would assume if you're watching this video and you're an entrepreneur or you're somebody that's starting your own business or doing your own business, you could probably relate to this. And so what that was, guys, is I got more focused. I was more focused on chasing new money than I was on protecting and growing existing money. Let me repeat that. I was more concerned with getting new money than I was with taking care of and growing existing money. And the crazy part is the hardest thing to do is get new clients, right? They don't trust you. They don't know you. That's the most expensive when you're talking about time. We're talking about resource. We're talking about ads in this case. We're talking about SEO. We're talking about all these different things. It's so much more expensive to acquire a new client than to keep and grow an existing client. And the beautiful part about this business is if we have a client that's paying us for leads and that we're getting them leads in Dallas, we can also get them leads in Fort Worth, and we can also get them leads in Arlington, and we can also get them leads in all these different areas, and we can monopolize and dominate a specific area, right? Or if they, let's say they have a business that has multiple services. Let's say they do concrete, but they do concrete flat work, but they also do concrete coatings. Maybe they do concrete cutting, and those are 3 different sub niches that we could expand that client. And so for me, I'm somebody that loves the game. I'm somebody that loves the chase. And as soon as I get that credit card, that's the high, right? I got the deal. I kind of get that adrenaline rush. I get that dopamine rush, I guess is the better term. And I would get the deal. I would sign it. I'd hand it off to my team, and I was on to the next one. And I was hunting the next one, not spending enough time making sure that client was satisfied, and not just satisfied, but that we completely and totally over-delivered on our promise. Not realizing and being short-sighted and realizing that if I would just sit and take care of this client, if I would just sit and deliver such a service that they couldn't help but tell people about it. They couldn't help but tell their friends, hey, this guy, he's getting me these leads, and we've increased this much percentage, and we're getting these amazing exclusive leads. It's way better than this service and this service. I was too short-sighted to think, let me just take care of these clients, and that can grow me, get me closer to my goal than chasing the new money. So I spent 3 years getting the deal, signing the contract, getting the credit card. Here you go. And when I didn't have a team, not doing the bare minimum and going and getting the next one, thinking I needed 1 million clients, or not 1 million, but I needed 100 clients. When really what I didn't realize is if I would just get 10 clients, and each one of those I would deliver such a service, such a value, that they couldn't help but tell everyone, what I was doing for them, that I would have grown so much quicker. I would have maintained such a much better, and I never felt like I had a bad reputation, but I would have had such a good reputation that people would have been begging to work with me. I would have been getting so much, I would have saved myself so much work and gotten there so much quicker. But instead, I was so worried about the next dollar, so worried about the next deal, that I forgot, hey, the clients I already have, I could get to those same goals with these clients. And that's the hardest part, is getting those clients, right? I got to go on cold call. I got to get into a new area. It's the most expensive, taxing, that's the hardest part. But instead, I put myself through so much work because, hey, I got to get new money. I got to get new money. Not realizing, hey, you have 10 clients, just grow those clients. Deliver on those clients. Get them so juiced and so happy that you expand into new cities with them. And if there's no new cities, new niches. And if there's no new niches, they have networks. And you're delivering such a high value service that they're going to come to you. They're going to refer their friends. And so as soon as I started doing this, it's like I almost kind of had to just like take a deep breath and just kind of sit in it and go, okay, I'm okay if we don't grow. For right now, I'm okay if we don't grow, because I just want to deliver the very best service I can deliver to these clients. And the second I did that, as soon as my focus shifted from more clients, to just, why don't we just take care of these ones? And even if we don't grow, I'm okay with that because I'm doing an amazing service for these ones. Second I started doing that, these clients wanted to grow with me, go figure, and these clients started referring me business. And my business grew and it grew and it grew. And I had one client that started at $1,000 per month that ballooned into, I think at one point we got a $30,000 check from that client. One client started at $1,000 a month, grew to $30,000 because I took care of that client. And guess what? They also referred me to people. They also gave me a testimonial, and all of these things just compounded. And so the one thing I've started to think about is, imagine that you had this business, right? And every dollar that came in, the beautiful part about this business, guys, it's recurring. You get paid today, you get paid next month, you get paid next month, you get paid next month. It's not like a one and done, right? It's not you're not selling something on a TikTok shop, it's one and done. You get paid every single month as long as you take care of the client, right? So imagine you have a business, every dollar that comes in, it's recurring, but it never leaves. The only thing it can do is stay the same or grow. Where would you be at today? Those of you that have been in business for a while, maybe even a year, imagine every deal that you close. You know that guy you lost that was $1,000? Imagine he or she was still here, and as well as, and those of you that have been in for a few years, imagine all the deals that you've lost, the 500, the 300, the 1,000, the 2,000, the 5. Where would you be today? How much further down the road would you be if you had no churn? And the only thing that happened is every dollar, it was like this steel trap, and every dollar stayed in your business. The only thing that could happen is it could grow. How much quicker could you get to $100,000 per month? Not even if it just was retained, you didn't even grow it. How much quicker? Because you're not taking 2 steps forward and 3 steps back, right? Or 2 steps forward, 1 step back. It's here, and then you're adding, and then you're adding, and you're adding. And then you add a lot, and then you get that big deal, and you just grow, and then you grow. That's how you build a business, guys. So I know when you first start, it's exciting. You want to hit these goals. You want to go, and I'm the worst at this, or the best at this, maybe I should say. But the irony is the moment you take a deep breath, you just sit in it, you go, hey, let me just offer the best, sir. I got these clients, they're trusting in me, they're real people, they're real business owners, they have goals, they have families, they want to achieve. Let me deliver such a service that they can't help but tell people about this. The second you start to do that is the second you're going to start to scale. And if you're having a hard time scaling, I want you to look at yourself in the mirror and say, are you doing what Nick is talking about and what he did, which is you're always chasing the new money. You're always chasing the new money. And guys, you need to be chasing the new money at the same time, but your number one priority should be with the people that have already spent money with you. And guys, they're continually spending money. It's not like they spent money once and you got to, continually add. These guys are spending money with you every single month. Take care of the people that you have, and you can grow with them. You can be referred by them, and I promise you that's the quickest way to scale. This is one of the biggest regrets that I have. It took me 3.5 years to realize this. The second I started doing this, 8 months later, $100,000 a month, everything changed for me. See you guys in the next video.